Okay, guys, myself here, Baja Punjab 2000, at your service once again. Here with an interview which I didn't think I was actually going to have the opportunity to do. Now, that interview we're talking about is, of course, the reformation, the reunion of the legends that I've grown up with, Apna Sangeet. Now, a while back, we interviewed Uncle Bhamrah ji and Uncle Gill ji separately, and who had officially said we split up. And to hear that was very saddened. But I always thought there was a glimmer of hope that they may, reunite again. We're here at Late Night Studios with the new production house, Sujiti, and we've brought them here especially because Apna Sangeet are back together again. So, Sardara ji, Uncle ji.
Hello ji.
Sat Sri Akal ji. Thank you. And Bhamrah Uncle ji, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you together again. we're back. We're back. Jersey, ugly good luck, Uncle ji, and yourself, Uncle ji. We talk about yourself as individual artists, and we've got a lot of questions from our members. Yep. So thank you to them who want to ask yourselves, about the formation and also yourselves as individual artists, what you're doing. But let's go back to the beginning and find out. You formed Apna Sangeet. You had your various albums back in the early 80s and 90s. Yep. Then you became an Apna group. And then the kind of eventual split happened in recent times, and you're back together. So, how did this reformation happen, and why did it happen? Uncle, I'll go over to you first. What was the reason behind this? Why did you split in the first place, and why have you reformed, and how did it happen?
The reasons, there are a lot of reasons. Sometimes within a family, you have a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Right? You have disagreements within each other.
Such
as probably certain shows he like doing certain the way I like to run things.
Okay.
Just little things like that. But at the end of the day, we're back together, any.
Yeah, it's true. Uncle, who made this happen? Reformation, who's responsible for making Apna Sangeet become Apna Sangeet again?
Yeah, the thing is, it's nice to be together.
Yeah.
First thing, and reformation especially, I would say more credit to the manager, Nick. He's the one who make a very big effort to make this happen.
Okay.
So
also I think it's sorry. Okay. It's I think it's also all the people, all our fans. Whenever we say even I performed on my own or Kulawanta performed on his own, that people still used to say, we would like to see you back together again.
Okay.
I think it's to also when Nick put a lot of effort into it, and I think it's all our fans. Sometimes the emails we used to get, or even from abroad, the shows, people still want you to see you together.
Actually, the main reason was that because whenever we performed separately, individually, people still ask, where's Sardara?
Yeah.
When he performs, where's Bhamrah? So people want us together. It was very big demand.
Okay.
Because we always, what you can say, give good time to our audience and fans when we on the stage. Most of the time our albums didn't work, but we make good like live performance on the stage, which is people like us, both of us together, and that's why people were missing. They were missing us as well.
Okay.
So thanks God, so we're back together.
You're back together, and as you said, it's a combination of your new manager wanting the band to come together. Because I've been speaking to him off the camera, saying I love live music. Why should we not have live music from the legends that we've all grown up listening to? Yeah. Maybe not the newer generation, but the older generation. And like I said, public demand, the fans. I'm going to turn a bunch of that. From what I understand, the band have always managed their own performances, their activities, their bookings. And this is the first time, and tell me if I'm wrong or not, but you've actually got a manager. Apna Sangeet's never had a manager. You've always had someone in the band that's taken on the bookings. This is different, isn't it? Is there, do you have to have a manager? Why can't Apna Sangeet just manage your own bookings?
Yeah, time has changed. The thing is, before we, all the members, we used to work together, pick up all the speakers, putting sound system and running around, driving, everything.
Yeah.
Now, I think when we see other bands, they got the managers, they gone far in their profession. So we were lacking.
We're getting old to do.
No, we're not getting old.
we'll get in all to do everything. We're just going to concentrate on singing.
On singing and the music.
Right before we used to Pande bhi aave chakki da khana bhi aave.
It's a lot of hard work to run a live band. It's not easy. So we most of the time we were tired. We can get tired easily these days.
Of course.
So we need a youngster with us. We want who can even the manager. He can take all the load, booking and running around for us. So that was a lot of other people. They suggest us before, but we never bothered.
No, it takes a lot of stress out of our shoulders. You know, obviously because with our families as well. You know, we can't do that much running around nowadays, which we used to. We used to drive, pick all the stuff up, pick all the musicians up as well, and it's a bit difficult nowadays.
So, when at that time we used to gussa ek duje te kadde hunde si tu nahi karda, so that pressure will
ease off. Okay.
Talking about the band, and this is what it's about, because Apna Sangeet fe ikattha hoya, so it is once again Apna Sangeet, our music. Now tell me a bit about the band, Uncle G, because from what I remember, we had Ajinder Kang, we had Nikki Patel, we had yourselves as the forefront artists, we had Amarjit Sidhu. Who is the new Apna Sangeet? Because from my understanding, a lot of the original band members are still there. Actually, like Nicky Jinder, Gurchan left. He's doing his own band baja. Okay. Not baja. He's doing his band baja. He's busy as it. That's Amarjit Sidhu. Yeah. No, that's Ajinder. No, that's Gurchan. Yeah, okay. Gurchan. He does his band baja. And he's busy with that. Amarjit Sidhu is performs. He's not into it now. He's busy with himself. Jinder Kang and Nicky,
12 years ago.
They're still doing bits and bobs themselves, recording whatever. And Devinder Kalsi, he's still with us. And Nico used to play drum kits. And there's obviously Kulwant's on dips and a few youngsters, others, which good musicians we've got. So what other few youngsters have you got to see? No, Jaman, because you had Series 7 of some of them in the band as well now.
The thing is, like Sardara mentioned, Devinder, he's been playing with us about last 26 years, since we started, last 26 years. And Dips is playing about 12 years. And Niku, same. And we got the still good, powerful rhythm player and musician. A couple of other new members like GT is very good producer. He knows music, what's going in the market these days. He play keyboard as well. And Manish, he's been 2-3 years playing with the bands, and he play Tool and Toolkey. And there's another guy, Victor. He plays drum kit and Tool. Okay. So they're multi-talent. So
there's about 7-8 musicians. So you got quite a lot of youngsters there, definitely.
So if somebody can't come, then they can cover each other. So we want the team who can produce good music on the stage.